Okay, I'm going to do that. I'm going to go and turn off... we're going to add a bill. We're going to start making, I don't know, parkas? What if we need it? So I'm going to say, make a couple of parkas. Do not make it out of human leather. I want you to practice with just cloth. So this needs 120 ingredients. So that's 240, 360, 480. There you go. We can make 4 parkas. So we're going to do that. Can even buy human leather. Those are good friends. You're right. And Homeless will have to wear like all human leather clothing at some point. That is 100% true. So Homeless's crafting skill was what, a 4? 5 now. Gaining XP very, very quickly. So we'll do this, and then we'll remove the restriction for the human leather at some point for whatever we decide to make next. But yeah, we'll make a bunch of parkas. Because we might need them. If it gets, like, if we get a cold snap and it drops to, like, minus 50, minus 60 or something, we will need the parkas. We got toques. And jacket's not bad. Minus 24 is our range here. But yeah. Aren't we all wearing a human leather suit? If you think about it, that's true. Dusters provide the best value for tailoring work. Ah, money v selling, like materials v selling price. I'm still gonna make 2 parkas, because I sort of just generally want them. But the dusters, 80 ingredients, and presumably still sell for very well. I will still turn off the human leather for now, and queue up. I don't know. I should just like do forever actually, until we run out. If that's a good one for practice. You're right, just human hide, it's not tanned. I don't know how they're tanning all the leather. Yeah, that step gets skipped. I think there's a mod that adds a tanning station that you have to do. Can't you do the revitalized land research so you can make growing areas? Yes, and indeed, we will work on that at some point. But I have tons of food right now. And again, I think what it does is exposes gravel. I don't know what the fertility of it is. It's probably really low. That being said, potatoes have a really low fertility sensitivity. So potatoes are the best to grow in crappy terrain. Corn is... probably, it's the most time efficient because it takes a long time to grow, but then you get a lot of it, so you don't have to work as much for the corn. Rice has a very short growing period, so you end up having to work the rice frequently. But rice has the highest fertility sensitivity, as far as I know. Therefore, it's the best to grow in hydroponics because hydroponics has a massive fertility. The rice in a hydroponics basin will grow at like 260% of its normal rate or something ridiculous like that, which is quite good. So if you're willing to put in the extra work, like constantly sort of harvesting and replanting rice, you get a lot of bang for your buck in hydroponics. So there's a few different things that you can min-max there. We'll check the fertility of the ground once we clear that up. We're still working on unlocking hydroponics in the first place, which I do want. And although we don't have the ability to build it, because I think a hydroponics basin needs 100 steel. So we still need a raw goods thing. So there's an awful jacket there. What's the base value? 166. I don't know how much of that we get. Considerably less. Maybe get like 40 or 50 out of that. I don't know. But, you know, we got to learn our skills. We're up to crafting 6. Socialize with each other. Now, I can't force that, right? It'll just happen. I mean, I guess if they played a game together or something. They aren't using the table. They will. The problem is Giggles is using the only chair. Although it only takes 15 to make a stool. Like, when you're a solo person, this is perfect, because this one chair lets you work both. But here, if Giggles is sitting here, then Homeless can't use the table. So we will have to go and build a second stool over here. Shot equality again. Psychopaths don't socialize. Oh, that's interesting. I know that they don't care. No, see, they had nice chats. What they do is they don't get bonuses from socializing with the psychopaths. Feels no mood boost from socializing, but I'm thinking Giggles still initiates the socializing, gets the nice chats. You know, slighted, sure. But Giggles is still, you know, potentially getting some benefit from it. Insulted. Hydroponics, done. So that will remain very important. I think the next thing I will do is I will work towards the moisture pump. Oh, I need the high-tech research bench. Ooh, we don't have the materials for that. So, drug production. Cargo pods. Steel, steel, steel? No. Buffalo meat? Almost is really disappointed by this, but Giggles is probably so happy. Ate a fine meal. Yeah, Giggles is going to start to get desperate for non-human meat meals. And Simple Meals job is actually paused. I guess I'll bring up the limit on this. There you go. Up to 60. We got a tip in from Pontus. Thank you very much. You could call a friendly faction for a bulk goods trade caravan. Right. Now, oh. Oh, there we go. Okay. That's us. We are friendly with exactly one faction. Thizbaron. So, are they friendly enough to send a caravan? And we think we have to bribe them for that as well, don't we? Just tell Giggles it's chicken. Giggles doesn't know what she's eating. Now, Giggles probably is eating a fine meal. This is one we traded for or we got from someone we killed. So, literally ate a fine meal. It's not one of the ones we cooked. So, if we call these guys... Yeah, so we need to make friends with them, and it'll cost some money. We could sit here and bribe them a whole bunch. I think I'm going to hold off for now. We'll manage. Right now, we're okay. Oh, because of the prisoner sleeping spot. Oh! Is that it? Okay. Minor break risk. Yeah. Things are pretty terrible. Homeless, how's your cooking skill coming along? 3. Alright, so a little less chance of food poisoning, but you're still not going to start making your own fine meals. Fair enough. We still have survival meals, so I don't know if Giggles will eat the survival meal before or after the human simple meals. I don't know how that works out. Luckily, we still have at least one more fine meal with no listed ingredients and a bunch of wake up. I don't feel the need to start doing that. Although if we ever get the full drug production going on, then we could have someone like full-time on some sort of dope. Caravans get cheaper as you have better relations. Nice. If you get smithing research, you can smelt the slag to metal. That is true. Snoopy! Thank you very much, Snoopy! Wow, for the fava beans and Chianti fund. Right, because we're cannibals. Happy New Year, Quill. Boom. Hashtag New Year's tip war. New Year's new tip war. And hashtag Air Canada sucks. Man, oh man. I still mean to do a proper video for that. Really call them out for some of the nonsense. And that at this point, that's like basically 3 flights in a row between myself and the trip with myself and Essentia and Briarstone's trip. That's 3 in a row that they have completely and utterly failed in multiple really like horrible manners that is just shocking. I'm trying to decide if this is working or if you need gap. No, that does seem to work with the double door like this. I didn't see a temperature dip as just one person walked through, which is kind of interesting. Yeah, god damn. It was apocalyptically bad. Hexo! Hexo sent in the national anthem of the Raven Cannibals. Head and shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes, head and shoulders, knees and toes, and eyes and ears, a mouth, a nose, some kidneys, a liver, that sort of thing. Mark Villa, thank you very much for the tip as well. Hey, Quilt, finally got myself a job after months of rejections. Well, congratulations! So here's a donation towards the Whiskey and Chocolate Fund to make up for the many months of free entertainment watching the stream. Well, thanks very much, Mark. I just appreciate the watching. That is awesome by itself, and congratulations to the job. And thank you very much for the support. Cheers. That's 3 out of 3 for Air Canada. I mean, it really is. Yeah, Kiss for Luck's in here too. Like, I've traveled fine with Air Canada for, like, you know, several years now. It's been pretty okay. But it's been back to back to back over the past 2 months of just canceled flights, really impossible customer service, and yeah. What does a cannibal call a cell phone book? A menu card. Hey! We need more cannibal jokes. There's a family of cannibals who are sitting around a table, and they're eating a clown, and the little boy says, "This tastes funny." Ba-dum-bum. Two doors for the entrance? Yeah, it's because it helps to prevent too much temperature leaking from inside the building to outside. If we could double wall this, it would be even better, but we need to wait for the right kind of traders to come by. I like the face palms. You're welcome, people. I have to wait for the chat lag to catch up so I can see the reaction to my own joke. Cannibal came home late for dinner and got the cold shoulder. Oh! Oh, that's bad. Oh, I've gone fuzzy. I'm back. Are those gray squares windows? I guess they could be. This counts as indoors. You can do these diagonal lines, so it saved us a tiny, tiny little bit of wood. Have the money, but not the traders. What cannibals eat if they want something sweet? Diabetic. Giggles joined our colony at some point, and Giggles is a medic, so we decided that it would be a good idea to have a backup medic around here. And, you know, in case Homeless ever wants something warm to eat, you know, as opposed to the frozen food that's out here, then Homeless is gonna have some options at that point. I never renamed Giggles, so we should do that, I guess. I mean, I haven't. We've recruited what, like 3 or 4 people now, and we haven't named the others because they were really just temporary additions. But I feel like Giggles is sticking around, so I guess we should name Giggles, which will make Giggles' eventual conversion into a meal that much more tragic. I mean, fun. That's not the list I want to open, is it? Oh, it is. Oh, there we go. Okay, the random numbers haven't loaded. So, hey, good name. Oh, it's going to be too long. It's supposed to be Gandhi Nuked Me. Gandhi Nuked Me. Oh, maybe it does fit. Thought it was going to be too long. Gandhi Nuked Me. Welcome to the party. I don't know if you're in the chat today or not. Other face for Giggles. The frustrated cannibal threw up his arms. You should make a new meal bill that uses all non-human meat first, so at least I'll have some for G. Otherwise, you're right, because if it mixes the two, that would be bad. I will add a bill, a simple meal bill, at the top of the list that just tries to always keep 10 simple meals with a sort of pause thing. With the normal restriction, which is to say no human meat, no insect meat. Oh, but it won't fire. Because it just looks at the total number of meals. So, okay, I can do forever, right? So, So, simple meal. Just do forever. Use up all the non-human meat. Yes, okay. An escape pod! Fresh meat. Oh my god, he's wandering. I've never seen someone get up from that. Incapable of none? Night Owl? This is normally someone I would definitely want to have join our base. But in this case... how are we going to do this? I guess we can just rescue them. Rescue and operate. So we'll make a medical bed over here. I'll tell Homeless to go over here and No, you can't be just rescued because you're not unconscious. Are you just leaving the map? Oh. They like landed and they're like, I landed where? It's called what? Nope. They just noped right out. Nope. I've never seen them do that. The person who like crashes from an escape pod has always been unconscious on the ground. And then you can capture a recruit. Just noped right out. All right, fair enough. He knew. Yeah, rescue. Rescue. What I think we should do is I think we should take a break. Normally we go and single player for about 3 hours, and then we multiplayer for 1. I suspect we'll go a little bit longer than usual with the single player, because it's been a while since we streamed. There's a lot of people around, so I think we're going to do that. So what I think I'm going to do now is I'm going to take a break. We'll make a hard save as well. We got the auto saves, but there we go. Let's do some of that. We're going to take just a break so that we can bio, stretch our legs, do that. And when we come back, we're going to be playing more Rimworld. So stay tuned for more of that. Hopefully you guys stick around. This has been a very fun colony. Interesting set of challenges. Oh, Aranur. That's what I call fast food. So bad. So bad. It's below 0 indoors. Yeah, it's minus 40 outside. I think I'm going to have to put in a second heater. Although, do we have the materials for it? I do. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put in a second heater. Whew. We don't have the materials to double wall, but at some point we're definitely going to have to do that. All right, so short break. Be right back. If you're just joining us, if you missed any of it, it's been a very good game. We are on a sheet of ice with no wood, nothing to mine, no animals, and it's literally impossible to grow anything on the ice itself. We started off with one character. A siege, really? We are playing on extreme difficulty. I will remind you. This is surprisingly playable. I think extreme difficulty will still come and bonus, because that's the way things go. But if this were just on, like, intense, I think intense is the level below. We'd be able to handle this remarkably well. Now, a siege... Oh, that's not going to be good. And we don't have any sniper rifles. I do have... I think I have a survival rifle somewhere. Yeah, it's only 13. I mean, it might be fine, but... What do we do? Do we run out there? Won't the siege literally freeze to death? Well, if they showed up in parkas, and I believe they have, they can survive down to negative 45, negative 116, negative 37. Some of these might have a hard time at night. It's not all of them, though. We should have gotten grenades. Yeah, we do have some frag grenades, which is kind of interesting. Listen, Gandhi nuked me. You're going to go and equip the frag grenades. That's what you're going to do. Now, are we going to wait until these people go to bed and just walk up and start grenading them? I think maybe... Oh, man, you got a sniper rifle? How good are you at shooting? Only a 5, but that's really harsh. Minus 16, yeah. That's what I'm thinking. I think we have to hope that we don't get just one-shotted by a mortar. We've seen that before. Someone's lying in bed, mortar shot just hits them directly, one-shots them, they're dead. Nothing we can do about them. About it. So I think what we're going to have to do is just hope that that doesn't happen. And wait until they go to sleep. It's far from perfect. 6 guys siege 2 people. Yeah. All that steel. Does anyone remember what faction these guys are from? Are they from the Gladius Bats? And if they're not, do different pirate factions hate each other? Wait until night, take all their food, and let them starve. This is going to be another big, brutal attack. think they do. They do fight each other, but are they the same or different? I can't pan around. I can't... Oh, no, I can I click on this guy? No. I don't know what faction this guy's from. They are the same faction. I was pretty sure. So, I don't think I can say yes to this. I'm going to have to ignore this guy. Pirate faction, enemies of all factions, including other pirates. Yeah. Yeah, these guys would have been the same faction, so that plan would not have worked. But I was pretty sure they were. God damn, he hit my pillar and the roof collapsed. I think it destroyed a lot of my stuff. I don't have enough wood to rebuild this. I think it destroyed my trade beacon. Fucking hell! Can you steal the shells at night? You might be able to, but they get fresh deliveries. They never run out of shells, I don't think. If I recall correctly, they did make the sieges a lot more dangerous at some point. So the problem is, there's a sniper here. So, if I approach, they're going to snipe the crap out of me. I think I just have to go. Roof collapse, roof collapse. Oh my god, they're destroying all their stuff. I can't get another trade beacon. Because I don't have the materials for it. So we can't trade with space anymore. I think this might be the end. We'll play something else. There's a sniper shot. Oh, there's two snipers. Alright, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to run up and use the cover. It's fine! I got body armor. Everything's okay. Oh no! We're dead! But they're not even doing anything. The daylily has died because of the cold. My little plant in my house. See, they get new shell deliveries. See that? Oh, poor homeless. Yeah, so if this weren't extreme difficulty, I think this start would actually be quite manageable. Attack using grenades. Well, I would have been killed before the grenades were able to be fired anyway. I can't believe they're just letting me starve or bleed to death. It's very rude. I'm also developing hypothermia. 2 hits, 2 dead colonists. Yeah, that was... Wow, that was not friendly. I suppose the other thing I could have done is packed up and left. Although, I wouldn't have been able to carry enough food to survive to somewhere... I mean, I would have to go somewhere far enough that there would be trees and wildlife. Right? Somehow make it there so that I could go and shoot a critter and eat him raw once I got there, and then chop down some trees to start making a house. That might have been the only way to do it. They're all asleep! Attack now! They still would have murdered me. Even if I waited to sleep. I mean, I was going to sacrifice Gandhi. The reason I attacked is because Gandhi died. I was going to sacrifice Gandhi, right? Wait until they slept. Run Gandhi up here with grenades. Try to hit a couple of them. And then the rest of them wake up and just murderize Gandhi. But it would have been something. With just homeless... No. And they were just too accurate with their mortars. Rip. Yes, Giggles was renamed to Gandhi. Everyone is dead or gone. The story is over. Perhaps someone else will find use for the ruins of this place.